So I'm an artist, and I try to make the world a more peaceful place. I have set a high goal of having an international school for that purpose called World Preschool. But just in the city of Richmond, one improvement we could make, let's look at the Arthur Ashe statue and say, yeah, tennis is great. But what I see is not just tennis, but swimming, an imperative, a categorical imperative to live in this day and age with transportation to and from the beach, the lake house, the river. That when I go into the inner city in Richmond, and it's probably that way around Virginia, is that they block off the deep end so nobody drowns. And the people are there trying to teach themselves to swim. This is hideous. This is a hideous crime against our children and humanity to not allow them, in an effort that they choose, to learn to swim. And, I would help my little girl, Kamare. Her mom's busy with another baby and a new boyfriend. And so I took Kamare to the pool. And after walking around about an hour, we got her head underwater because she was scared of that. I'm not really a qualified swim instructor, though I did participate on swim team and I was a lifeguard. So each pool, I believe we have 8 pools in the city of Richmond. So you hire a summer school coach. This would be a program through public schools because some people don't have transportation. So the bus would come and pick them up. And that's a doldrum, boys, to be stuck in the slums all summer. Or chained to a desk in public. Let's do something fun for public school and make sure they get their swimming. So you'd have to have a college coach, then you have to have 2 helpers for every pool. It can be a 25 older pool that they used to make them yards. Until they get to the point that they're really seriously pursuing the sport, then they can swim year-round if they choose to. But to get everybody on the same page of butterback, breast, and free, and what a stroke and turn judge is, which is what I did, the parents can go on Thursday nights and time the children. You could pick them up, the young ones, up early at like 7:30, and their swim practice could start from 8 to 10. And then they could come with the high school kids and let them swim from 10 to 12. And then the pools could open, because most pools don't open until after 12 anyway. To utilize our pools, I dare say you'd have less crime, happier families with activities, healthy activities. In pursuit of happiness is Thomas Jefferson's philosophy that he got from Hume and John Locke and Epicurus and all that. And we need to allow these kids the happiness and joy of racing in the pool. I think of Dave Matthews' video, it's called Stay, and it's just a beautiful scene of African-American culture. And the little boys are racing. And I'm like, Dave, what about swim team? Let's have these little boys and girls race each other for ribbons. Somebody might end up going to the Olympics from Richmond or Norfolk. And I am obsessed with it because it's the right thing. It is the right thing, Jack White. And I know you would agree that everyone has the opportunity to be on swim team and swim. It's less violent than football. Soccer and lacrosse are not also offered in city schools, but let's get them swimming. Let's do this by next year. I think immediately your population in the next year or 2 would go down in juvie. It just would. They're happier. You don't need so much money. You need activities. And that's what a lady, Glenn Johnson, said, that she lives at Magnolia Gardens and was in segregation and had to drop out of school and things like that. And her husband died, so she lives in poverty. All the years of service to the upper middle class and the high class, and she's living in disarray. I'm like, that's not right. It's not right. And if she sees her children on swim team, she's going to be a much happier grandma, and she deserves that. She's a good person. Thank you.